Two presidents, two different political parties, but just one pastor. Tony Loudon, pastor of the Maranatha Baptist Church in Plains, Georgia, the longtime church of former President Jimmy Carter and his wife Rosalind, will now add to his responsibilities, serving the White House in a position known as a reentry czar. It's a role created to help former inmates adjust to life outside prison walls. That could mean helping them find housing, a job, or other opportunities. It's part of the president's Federal Interagency Council on Crime Prevention and Improving Reentry. And Loudon has Carter's support. In a statement, the former president said, "I cannot think of anyone better than Tony Loudon to lead a national effort to help those who have served time in prison get a true second chance once they are released. With support and resources, recidivism can decrease, and former inmates can become productive members of their communities." He went on to say the church congregation would help Loudon any way it could. Loudon has worked with the government before. Republican Governor Nathan Deal picked him to serve on the state charter school commission back in 2012. He also served as the director of a similar reentry program under Governor Deal as well. An official announcement is expected to come in the next few days.